Alright, so Jester just put out a video on the whole Pennywise potion, where he transforms one of his roommates into Pennywise. But it's obviously fake, and we're going to get to that and all the lies in the video in today's episode. First of all, let's smash 100 likes for YouTube's fastest news network. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RealGodOfCringe. And the fact of the matter is, if you're not already subscribed with the bell rung, then you are not up to date. Alright guys, so first off, he starts out his video holding a red potion in his hands that he claims to have gotten on the dark web. That's supposed to be a Pennywise potion, so his whole plan is to feed it to one of his roommates. Well, first of all, that's poisoning, against the law. Normally, friends or anybody that you poison is immediately going to call the police, because they are having their lives at risk at that point. So it just doesn't make much sense. But either way, he says, oh, my friends are gaming. They love video games. And when they're done with their video games, they love to snack and drink different drinks. And I know that they love this one drink. And of course, that drink is red. And it happens to be red, just like the red potion. What a coincidence. He calls it the cranberry drink or something generic. So they're not advertising some brand name. So he pours his red potion, supposedly Pennywise potion, into this cranberry drink in the fridge, hoping that they're going to go for that one. And then he hides out with his camera, just barely having his camera over the couch and filming them so that they don't see him. And so he's hiding. So his friends are done with their video games and supposedly playing video games, which of course they're not. They're just in on the same game and have their potion game and have their links in the descriptions and have their own channels, helping out their friends for free, or for a shout out, I should say. So the trick was, the thing about it was, Jester didn't want both of them, Graphnix and Hype Mike, drinking the drink. He didn't want to have both of them turning into Pennywise and then have to dress both of them up, paying for 2 separate Pennywise costumes. So he convinced them to have a plan where Hype Mike savagely drinks it with his own mouth instead of pouring it into a glass. And then Graphnix is like, oh, you savage. Making it seem gross, like Graphnix no longer wants to drink from it. But of course, Hype Mike jumps to the chase and says to Graphnix, oh, you shouldn't drink this. I feel funny. So that he only has to film Hype Mike, only having to buy 1 Pennywise costume, only having to edit so much, and only filming 1 person, making the video easier to film and less costly overall. So he takes a sip or two, and he says he's not feeling too well, of course. So he goes off to throw up or whatever in the bathroom because he's not feeling well. And of course, it's the perfect scenario because he's got Hype Mike in the bathroom. He goes into the bathroom right after he supposedly upchucks, because he can't have that on film. So that's in private in the bathroom. And once he comes out, he's got Pennywise pants on. But of course, he just changed into it while he was in the bathroom. Made it seem like he upchucked as if he was sick. And then Jester has the perfect costume on Hype Mike, ready to film him. That's when Hype Mike then begins to have his upper portion dressed as Pennywise then. And then starts to laugh a little bit like Pennywise, all in act, of course. He's just acting for the film. And then attacks Jester as if to be under the spell and have totally changed his character into Pennywise, doing the laugh, attacking, and acting like Pennywise. It goes on and on until they end up in the basement. He follows Pennywise into the basement, laughing, doing his laugh and whatnot, attacking him some more, and then everything goes dark. And Jester only sees 2 small, bright, red lights in the darkness. Kind of like eyes, but he doesn't know what they are. He pretends not to know what they are. And he goes closer and closer and closer. And then when the lights turn on, there's Pennywise. But the problem is, Jester, you screwed up. Because you can see Hype Mike's neck. So it's clearly and obviously nothing but a mask. And it's a quick flash that you see his face. and then Hype Mike, attacks or whatever again. And Jester pretends to run away, but the fact of the matter is he didn't want to show the face for long, only for a split second, because he knows that it's not legit makeup and he's not legitimately Pennywise, meaning the facial expressions won't move. It's just a mask, frozen facial expressions, and he doesn't want people to notice. So he runs away. Pennywise goes upstairs. Jester goes upstairs. Pennywise jumps behind a couch so that he can transform again back into normal Hype Mike. Again, just a few flashes of his face so that you see that it's not because his face isn't actually changing facial expressions, because it's not the real deal. But the fact of the matter is, he comes over too close to him, and that's when he takes a bat and Jester pretends to hit him with it, but it's clear it doesn't actually make contact, and he doesn't actually get hit. But he pretends as if that hit was enough to turn him back to normal and to send him over that couch so that when Jester finds him, he's back to normal. But it's all a ruse, it's all an act, and it's all staged. And as always, I wanted to keep you guys up to date. And thank you so much for watching.